And now we find row number 7. And these F's going diagonal like this are really useful for just keeping track of making sure that your row doesn't get off by, if you accidentally go up a whole step on one, then the whole thing gets off, right? So this is more of a sort of check and balance. So if you end up on F sharp, you know you're on the right track. If you end up on an F natural or G, you know you've gotten off on your matrix. So C sharp, from C to C sharp. So now we're starting at P6 to P7. B is going to go to C. G sharp is going to go to A sharp to B, A to A sharp, F sharp, G, D sharp, goes to E, G to G sharp, D to D sharp, F to F sharp, E is going to go to F, and then C sharp is going to go to D. I'm going to find 8, almost done. That's nice, it's right underneath. Right, so C sharp to D, C to C sharp, A to A sharp, B to C, A sharp to B, G is going to go up a half step to G sharp, E to F, G sharp A, D sharp, is that a D sharp? I can't even read my writing. There we go. D sharp to E, F sharp to G, F to F sharp, D to D sharp. Boom. Now we go to 9. So now we're going to go back up here. D to D sharp, C sharp D, A sharp B, C, C sharp, B to C, G sharp to A, F to F sharp, bam. A to A sharp, E to F, G, G sharp, F sharp, G, and then D sharp, E. So again, all we're doing is raising this up a half step. And then finally, so that was 9, now we go to 10. We've only got 2 left. Woohoo! All right, so now we go D sharp to E. So we've got to use this row right here. And then we go D. So D sharp to E, D to D sharp, B to C, C sharp to D, C to C sharp, A to A sharp, F sharp to G, A sharp, it's going to go to B, F to F sharp, checking in, G sharp to A, G to G sharp, and then E to F natural. And then finally our last row, so we've got to go up a half step from P10, so we go E to F natural, D sharp to E, C to C sharp, D to D sharp, A sharp, it's going to go to B, G sharp, F, G sharp to A, D sharp to E. You want to make sure you never have any repetition. So here we've got an issue. Oh wait, because I've been doing the wrong row. See, this is what happens when you get tired and you stop paying attention. So I went astray here and I started looking at P7. So be careful that you're not doing that. We need to go back one. So here, let's just double check. E to F, D to E, D sharp to E, sorry. C to C sharp, D to D sharp, and then here's where we went wrong. C sharp to D natural. All right, this is an A sharp, it's hard to see. A sharp to B, G to G sharp, B goes to C, F sharp goes to G, A, right, goes to A sharp, and then G sharp goes to A, and then F goes to F sharp. So this is our complete matrix. So these are all the possibilities for the order of the notes that we could use in a piece of music. Now we have to go about labeling the rest of these, right? And it's actually super easy. So from F sharp, with the inversions, we're going to go up top along here, all right? And we're going to label our transpositions. So again, we do the exact same thing we did with labeling the prime transpositions. We just find we start F sharp is going to be I0, okay? And then we just keep moving up in half steps. We find our G back here. This is going to be I1. And then moving up another half step to G sharp right here. And just use this, you base it on this top row right here. So G sharp, that's going to be I2. G sharp, half step up is A, that's I3. Another half step up is A sharp, which is over here. That's I inversion 4, all right? And then up another half step, inversion 5. Another, so find C, inversion 6, and C sharp is going to be inversion 7, all right? And then D natural, inversion 8, D sharp, inversion 9, E is going to be inversion 10, and then finally F natural is inversion 11, okay? So those are our inversions, and then to find the retrograde and the retrograde inversion, all we're doing is lining these up. So it's just going to be the exact opposite. So P1, this will be R1, like that. All right? P4, R4. P2, R2. P3, R3. I feel like I'm in Star Wars. P6, R6. P9, R9. P5, R5. P10, R10. P7, R7. P8, okay, is going to be R8. And then finally, P11, R11. And then, here's the shocker of the century. When we find the retrograde inversion, you're going to do the exact same thing, except you're going to take the inversion, right? So when you're looking for the retrograde of the inversion, this is going to be RI0, and then RI11. And here's I8, inversion 8. This is just going to be RI8. I10, RI10. I9, RI9. I6, RI6. I3, RI3. I7, RI7. I2, RI2. I5, RI5. I4, RI4. And then finally, I1, this is RI1. All right? And that is how you do a matrix. Now, there's another way to do this for those of you who are math-oriented. And that is, you can, instead of using the actual pitches, right, and moving up a half step, we can use pure numbers. All right? So if we're going to label what we do, and I put a little piano down here to make your lives a little bit easier. Basically, so our initial tone row, if you look here, starts on F sharp, okay? So let's look at our little piano, and we are going to give our piano numbers. So F natural, right here, we're going to call 0. Okay? It's not F natural, it's an F sharp. So we're going to call F sharp right here, this is going to be 0. G is 1. G sharp, 2. A, 3. A sharp, 4. B is 5. C, 6. Okay? C sharp 7, D is 8, D sharp 9, E 10, and then finally F natural is 11. All right, so ignore this guy right here. All right, so these we're just literally assigning the pitch's actual numbers. So we're just taking it to the next step, taking one step further. So now we just apply these numbers to our initial row. So if we look at P0, we look at this, and we just transfer it, okay? So we can look at this initial row actually, even it will help us. So we're going to call F sharp is going to be 0. F natural is 11. Just like that. So let's go up in order. So we've got F sharp, G is going to be 1, G sharp is going to be 2, right? A is 3, B is, A sharp is 4, B is 5, right? C natural is 6, C sharp 7, D natural 8, D sharp 9, E 10, and then F natural 11. Right? So now we can build our matrix based entirely on numbers that are correlated to the pitches. Okay? And this is another pretty common way to do this. So again, our prime number is going to make 0 all the way across. So we'll know when we're adding this up. All right, and then here's kind of the cool, tricky thing. What you're going to do to find this inversion row, and this is why people kind of like this version, is you're going to go opposite, and the opposite number is always going to add up to the number 12. Okay? So 11 plus 1 equals 12. 8 plus 4 equals 12. 10 plus 2 equals 12. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 6 plus 6, equals 12. All right, 3 plus 9. And then 7 plus 5. 2 plus 10. Okay. 5 plus 7. 4 plus 8. And then 1 plus 11. So there you go. And now the prime row is essentially 0. This is P1, P2, P3. So it lines up with the numbers. P4, P5, P6, P7, whoops, 7, P8, P9, P10, and then P11. And then up here, this is inversion 0, inversion 1, inversion 2, inversion 3, inversion 4. So it all lines up. Inversion 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so these are inversion rows. And then from here, again, we just move everything up. Now, remember, once we get to 11, we start over at 0. So just keep that in mind. So after 11, you're going to move to 0. So in this case, we look at P0, and we're just going to add, literally just add one number to every single one. So this is why some people prefer to do the number thing, because it's a lot faster to fill out this matrix.